marriage meets one of our basic needs in life, that need being relationship, and that it is possible for a complementing, a balancing relationship to not just begin between two people. As you know, it'll be lived all throughout your lives together. Now, the essence of any relationship is commitment, and here you are accepting this person into your life to be your closest friend, the person you want to share every aspect of your life together with. And it should be understood that this relationship, which was meant to be different than any relationship either of you have ever had or will, it should be adorned with priceless jewels like sensitivity or honesty. It's the willingness to continue growing as individuals as well as a couple together. Now, obviously, a great deal of love has brought you together. It's the reason you're even here today. And sometimes we ask ourselves, what really is this thing that everyone calls love? Well, love can be described as a verb meaning to value. Love's when you're demonstrating real value in this person or looking for the good in each other. To love someone is to make a constant effort to spend your time or make a sacrifice. It's when you go the extra mile just because you wanted to show that you were thinking of each other. And we know that's what you two have already been doing in your relationship so far, showing lots of interest in each other's lives and goals, discovering a value. But then you watch that value just grow and grow until some time ago you realized that that value had become true love. And it's that kind of love that's brought you together here today. Now, before we go into our vows, if you just bow your heads with me for a word of prayer. Dear God, for the sacredness of the holy state of marriage, for those matchless blessings and experiences it brings, we thank you, our God. May these two who have come to pledge their love today be conscious of your presence here, your great love for them both, and your blessing on the vows which they will make. And it's your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right, I'm going to step over here one moment. I invite you two to turn, face each other, join your hands together, and just look into each other's eyes that we know you've looked into many, many times leading here today. Maybe you can think back to the very first time that you two even met each other, or remember that excitement of your very first kiss. But then came just one moment so unlike any other when you knew this person holding your hands was the one you had truly fallen in love with. And here it is, your wedding day. Now, if you can look at those two hands you're holding, of course, the hands you know so well, and realize they are there for you whenever you reach out for support, for encouragement. It's those two hands that will be right beside yours as together you build your future. Those hands will passionately love you. They'll cherish you throughout the years. And with the slightest touch, they'll comfort you like no other. For it's those hands that have come here today with a great deal of expectation and a great deal of promise. And Paul, I'll ask you first, do you take this woman whose hands you now hold to be your lawfully wedded wife, and do you promise that you'll be to her a true and devoted husband in sickness and in health, joy and in sorrow, prosperity and adversity, forsaking all others, you will keep yourself to her and to her only, so long as you both shall live?
Yes, I will, and yes, I do.
And Bridget, do you take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband, and do you promise that you'll be to him a true and devoted wife, in sickness and in health, joy and in sorrow, prosperity and adversity, forsaking all others, you will keep yourself to him and to him only, so long as you both shall live?
I do.
And so long as you both shall live, may it continue a beautiful time for you both. Now we know here it is your wedding day, just one brief day out of all of time. And although your vows are being spoken here in a matter of minutes, they are promises that lifetime. And when you two leave this spot here today, you will be an even better person because of this one with you this very moment. If I can have the bride's ring, please. Now from time immemorial, just a simple band of precious metal has been used to seal the most important agreements in history. And this ring has found its greatest place of honor in your marriage. If you place this ring on the wedding finger of your bride, look into her eyes and repeat after me. With this ring, I promise my heart, I will love you and honor you all the days of my life.
Stop it. You're gonna make me. I know, right?
And this ring too, it's an emblem of pure, endless love represented in its perfect, timeless circle. If you place this ring on the wedding finger of your groom and repeat after me. With this ring, I promise my heart, I will love you, and honor you all the days of my life. By the giving and the receiving of these two rings, which are emblems of pure, endless devotion, you do each other wed, and these marriage vows are forever sealed. Now, it is my pleasure to say that you have every reason to believe that this love to which you pledged yourselves, it will last forever. You now get every opportunity to show the world that it will. I do, by the authority vested in me by the laws of the state of Arizona and by the grace of God above, pronounce you husband and wife. Congratulations, your bride.
Thank you.
And my first word's always tissues on the table.